Process, trial, or hearing. What's the difference? Greetings, everyone. So today's combination of words is one that actually came up at the office the other day, and it's the question of what the difference is between a process, a trial, and a hearing. Each of those words has the idea of finding things out, but they cannot be used interchangeably, and here's why. So let's start with the combination of process and trial. In English, process is a general term that talks about a series of actions that give you a specific result. It's a general term. It is neither negative nor positive, and it's used in a lot of different situations: work, manufacturing, thought process. This is if we're talking about thinking. And process can either be used as a verb or as a noun. Trial, on the other hand, is often used as a legal term, as a noun, because it's the noun form of the verb try. A trial in English is a legal process that decides whether someone is guilty of a crime. It addresses whether someone is innocent or guilty of committing a crime. And for our French-speaking friends, it's important to remember that a process is not the same as un procès. Un procès, legally speaking in English, is a trial. Now let's take a look at the difference between a hearing and a trial. As we've seen before, a trial is a legal process to decide whether someone is guilty or innocent. But courts do other things too, like conduct hearings, and hearings are more general. A hearing is meant to gather information, to hear the facts, to make a decision afterwards. And a hearing isn't about finding somebody guilty or innocent. And on the next slide, we'll take a look at some examples that show the difference amongst the three. The process to get Canadian citizenship takes a long time. Or making cookies doesn't have to be a complicated process. These examples for process show how there are steps or parts that help get something done or to achieve something. Trial. In Canada, criminal trials don't always have a jury. For trial, we see how it's connected to the idea of criminal law. In contrast, hearing, the hearing will determine whether all the facts were presented at the trial. Hearing is all about learning the facts. We're not talking about decisions here. We're talking about learning the facts and gathering information. And as always, if you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to get in touch either via email at tutuatulearning@gmail.com or through the Instagram account, Your Lang Teacher on Instagram. Talk to you next time.